This is the Variety Show 2024. I wanted to do a video about Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister. And, some people don't, he's controversial. Like, some people think he's corrupt and some people don't like him. And they still blame him for what happened with the big attack, the October 7th Gaza attack with Hamas and that whole blow up, that they blamed him, that it could have been prevented and some of his policies may have caused that. Really, I think, he may be the lesser evil in Israeli politics. I think he's been there too long. He's been there for so many years, since the 90s. This guy, he's been around forever. I mean, but he may be the lesser evil. I don't know, like, who would be better than him. But I'm not the biggest fan of Prime Minister Netanyahu from what I know about him. Just anyone that has been around that long, probably, he should just retire and let someone else, give someone else a chance. Why is he hogging the top job in Israel for so long? I don't like it when someone like Netanyahu, when he hogs a position, a powerful position. He's getting older. He's had medical issues himself. I know he wears a pacemaker. Like, he should probably, much like Joe Biden, he should probably give someone else a chance, like Benny Gantz or one of their other people would be better than him probably. But I actually joke and I call him Nuclear Netanyahu. I mean, it's a funny name. I mean, Netanyahu, I always thought it's a funny name. And I call him Nuclear Netanyahu. That's my joke about him. It fits him perfectly. Because with everything going on in the world, you got Ukraine, you got China, Taiwan, you got North Korea, you got Iran, you got a lot of threats. They say we're in World War III, since the Ukraine thing in 22, since Putin invaded, they've been telling us we're in Ukraine. But really, something has to give toward World War III. And Jerusalem and Israel, that's really the epicenter of the world. I mean, just look at a map of the world. And Jerusalem's right in the center of everything. So I don't care, Trump or no Trump. I don't care who's in the White House, Trump or no Trump. We're in World War III. We've been in it a long time. And it just hasn't gotten nuclear yet. And there will be something involving nuclear Netanyahu and the city of Jerusalem. I mean, just look at a map. Just look at a map to know. You draw a straight line from Moscow to Jerusalem. It's perfect, north and south from Moscow to Jerusalem. And the road to Armageddon and Jerusalem goes through Kiev, Ukraine. It goes through Damascus. It goes through, through those other places, from Moscow to Kiev to Damascus to Jerusalem. Something has to give. I don't care who's in the White House, who the president is. Trump is preferable to Biden. He's stronger. And he's got a better foreign policy and so forth, and peace through strength. Like Reagan, he has that. But it's not going to prevent what we know is coming. We know something's going to happen, and it's going to have something to do with nuclear Netanyahu. It's going to have something to do with Israel. It has to. Something has to give, involving that country of Israel, the Jewish nation, this little strip of land about the size of New Jersey that's been around 76 years and a half, since 1948. And so it's been 76 years. And the Bible speaks in terms of a generation. It calls us the fig tree generation because it says Israel is the fig tree. It refers to those in that time frame of 1948 to be the fig tree generation. They lived to see it. And something has to give. I don't care if this peace plan with Ukraine works or it doesn't work. Something has to do, and probably involve Iran and Hamas and Hezbollah and Iran and Syria, and something in the vicinity of the Middle East region of the world, and something in the vicinity of nuclear Netanyahu in the city of Jerusalem. It just has to give. And before Trump is finished with his 4 years, it will explode, and it will go nuclear. And it will explode. I don't see how you could say that we make it all the way to the year 2030 with nothing happening involving that country of nuclear Netanyahu in Israel. Variety Show 2024.